June inflation hits 22-month low. Inflation in June slowed to 2.7% year-on-year, the slowest rate of increase in prices of basic goods in 22 months, mainly due to base effects, lower educational costs arising from the government's free tuition program and the decline in rice prices. Philippine Statistics Authority, PSA, data released on Friday shows that June's headline inflation rate was the lowest since the 2.6% posted in August 2017. In the first half, inflation averaged 3.4%, within the government's 3 to 4% target range for the entire 2019. National statistician Claire Dennis Mota told a press conference that rice prices continue to decline, posting a 1.7% year-on-year drop in June after a 0.7% decline in May. Mota said the rice purification law being implemented since March, which slapped tariffs on all rice imports as it liberalized rice trade, was a major contributor to the lower prices of the Filipino staple food. Also, year-on-year corn prices declined while increments in the prices of meat, fish, vegetables, sugar, jam, honey, chocolate and confectionery eased. Education costs also declined by 4.5% in June as students at SUC have been enjoying the free tuition program, Mota said. Mota later told reporters that since it was during the second half of last year that inflation surged, the rates in the coming months were expected to be at about the same level as in June. To recall, it was in June last year when the headline rate reached the 5% level amid higher excise taxes slapped on consumption, elevated global prices, and domestic food supply bottlenecks, especially of rice. In June, slower year-on-year price increases were also noted in the following commodity groups: alcoholic beverages and tobacco, housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels, furnishing, housing equipment and routine maintenance of the house, transport, and communications. Month-on-month, inflation slowed to 0.2% in June from 0.3% in May. In an economic bulletin, Finance Undersecretary and Chief Economist Gil S. Beltran noted that the streamlining of food supply continues to drive down food inflation. Lower petroleum prices in the previous month also helped tame non-food inflation, Beltran added. Beltran said the easing of inflation alongside the full implementation of the P3.7 trillion 2019 national budget would enable the government to boost economic growth in the next quarters. Last year, annual gross domestic product, GDP, growth slowed to a 3-year low of 6.2% at headline. Inflation accelerated to a 10-year high of 5.2% in 2018. First quarter GDP growth, meanwhile, fell to a 4-year low of 5.6%, below the government's downgraded 6 to 7% target range for 2019, due to the delayed approval of this year's appropriations. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.